Oh, why not? Let's get this thing off the ground already. Alright. What's up, Motron Games? Doing a live stream. A rare live stream. Because they don't do these very often. A few reasons for that. Time is one factor. Another factor is I don't think I'm a live streamable personality. I like prepared stuff. Off the cuff is not exactly my forte. And also I have shit hardware. Particularly my laptop that I use for live streaming. It's I gotta use a PC for live streaming because it is much better for live streaming. I do all my editing and all that kind of stuff on my MacBook, which is great. This PC, however, I want to throw into the sun. It is so bad. Some days it'll just be temperamental and be like, I'm gonna drop every frame and ruin your live stream. So far, it looks pretty good. When I loaded the chat up, it was kind of giving me some grief, but right now it seems to be okay. So we'll crack on then if everything is looking and sounding okay. I'll do a thumbnail grab right here. Or thumbnail grab. There's my alternate thumbnail grab. One thing I notice when I do these live streams as well is just how much worse my bald spot is getting. It is getting pretty bad these days. I guess it's also because like the light is shining directly on it. It just pierces through whatever remaining hairs there are on the top of my head. Also my gut looks really big. But that's because I'm sitting on a couch. That's why I'm just like slothing it right over here. How do I check how many people are here? I mean, not that I'm assuming there are people here, but if there were, how would I see that, I wonder? Probably I would go to participants, I imagine, right? Participants, Motron Games, me, awesome. Oh, just kicked me out there, doesn't matter. He's figuring it out. He's trying his best. He will one day figure out what's going on. Scene transitions, stats, chat, controls, all that kind of stuff, sources. Yeah, I don't know. Guess until someone shows up, we're just gonna, crack on with this. And if nobody shows up, we can assume that everything went wrong. You know what I could do, actually? I could probably check it out on my phone. I could probably check it out on my phone. Am I live? Or am I not? I don't know if I'm live or not. I don't see it on here, actually. I might not be live. View channel. Son of a bitch, I'm live. Okay. Alright. Welcome to the chat. Hi, I'm gonna chat to myself. Hi, you idiot. Boom, there we go. Alright. That means we can officially get this show on the road. Rude. Let's start a new game. And we want to stick with the brand and call the guy Motron. That's me. I've been using the name Motron since high school. Not like people have been like, yo, Motron, what's up this weekend? Like, no one's actually been calling me that, like, to my face or anything like that. It's just been kind of a pseudonym, I guess you could say. Mostly an online pseudonym. And it came from, like, Jonamatron. What I think, like, a few people called me just because people always want to make up stupid names for other people. And then Jonamatron just got truncated into Motron. And here we are with a channel, a YouTube channel, where I play video games and review them. So, excuse me, I'm going to try to tastefully belch off camera. Or off the mic, rather. I'll still be on the camera. Because I'm having a lovely, the kids are at their grandma's house beer this evening. one of these big Sapporo silver bullet MFers. I'm gonna try to keep the profanity to a minimum because I did Donkey Kong Country, and oh boy was I swearing up a storm with that one, and it got like partially monetized. So I'm like, I'm gonna be a little wiser this time around. Okay, so Secret of Mana, my favorite game of all time, still my favorite game of all time. Gave it a fantastic score in my review, if anyone saw that. And I'm gonna be playing it, and I'm just gonna be racing through this thing, to be honest with you. Not like egregiously so, but in a way that will, you know, be a little faster than just sitting playing absolutely every single, you know, or killing every single enemy, talking to every single townsperson. So this is the story. It starts off as provincial, as most of these RPGs do, where your character's kind of goofing around with his buds, and he falls into the soup. And now he's going to be like, what do I do? And then this is where he stumbles upon a sword. A magic sword. So you got a little bit of Zelda-ish stuff going on over here. With the sword and all that. And, see how he does. He's gonna do well. I have a feeling about it. Let's grab this sword already. Set the events in motion. The plot events in motion. Who are you and what's this sword doing here? I want to check the, what's it called? The visibility of my video just to make sure it's visible by all. You're watching. It is live. Download it. Yeah, let's download it right now. Indeed. That's the sword. I'm like not even paying attention to the most important part of the game. Because I've seen this a million times, that's why. 1,000,000 times. Exactly 1,000,000 times. So this will be 1,000,001. I have to get back. Let's go through the forest. I can cut through these things. And off we go, fighting some rabbites. I watched a speedrun of this, and it's pretty impressive what they do to, like, save time. They, like, hit them, and then they'll, like, push them along. To, like... what's it called? Move further. Like that, basically. Just to, save time. I love speedruns so much. The Secret of Mana speedrun, not as impressive as I was hoping, to be honest with you. Oops. Push him along. This is where they run away. They do a little thing where if you hit them once, they do this little sort of like, I don't know, like pivot on the ground. Watch this. And then, oh, then they can hit you and run away. Then they're just running away at this point. And look, they hide when you get close to them. That's what they do. These little guys. Getting thrashed over here. But my weapon skill went up. And what does your weapon skill going up do? It allows you to do this. That, basically. Take them both out. Take them both out. Bang. Okay. Not a treasure chest yet. I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest with you. Motron games, Motron games. Playing Secret of Mana. I like that sprite of them biting you. There's some treasure. Probably some candy. Oh, it's 2 treasures. Haha! 4 GP. In the grand scheme of things, that is pittance. Boing! I'd like to level up at least. Don't think I will though. Hey, so it is working. Wifey's here. So it is working. We could just basically carry on our conversation that we had 10 minutes before I came down here to play. Because it's just us hanging out. Alright, so I'm in the town. I love the towns in this game. They are just like, what you want to achieve in an RPG town is like, you want it to feel like a nice warm blanket over your shoulders. Where you go there and it's just like, oh, everyone's so nice. I mean, depending on the town, obviously, there's going to be some not so nice towns. But you want to go in there and you want it to be just sort of like, oh, everything you need is here. There's the friendly villagers. There's the shop with the guy with the turban dancing. Everyone's like, what'll it be? You want to buy some overalls? Yeah, and this absolutely nails it, in my opinion. I go over this in the video, but it's just like, you just enjoy running around here and talking to people and you know, all that kind of stuff. What did you do this time? And fantastic stuff. It's really unfortunate because you don't get to go back to this village anymore. You get kicked out, and like, even when you're just like an absolute overpowered beast, you still can't like push past the... Oh, I don't have enough. I gotta get some more gold for that. Because I want to do well against this fight. You can't push yourself past the guy who's like blocking the way. You're like, I am literally an absolute unit destroying like giant monsters. Can you please let me back into my village? And they say no. I should have enough gold right about now. Pretty sure. Let's just kill some more guys just to make sure. Yeah. But there we go. They're called rabbites, not rabbis, by the way. Rabbites. I assume it has something to do with like a portmanteau of the word rabbit and bite, maybe? There we go. Now I can buy the bandana. Give me my cool Crip bandana. Let's put that on. Impress all. He's already wearing a bandana. That's hilarious. Naturally, your character sprite doesn't change with the weapons or armor that you put on. That would have been a little bit too much for them to do. This game's already pushing the limits of what the old SNES can handle. Look at this bar hussy. Hey there, hanging out at the bar. Come on here. Mr. Quiet here. He's like, he's important because he's 2 sprites wide. He's 2 spaces wide. And here we go. This is where I get in some trouble. You know what's funny about this Elliot character? That's like whacking him. Everybody knows a kid that looked like this kid, Elliot, growing up. So they really like nailed it. They're just like, let's get a little kid. Like a kid who kind of looks like he gives you a hard time. Like he's a bit of a bully. Like, yeah, that's it. Let's do it. That's him. That's Elliot. We all went to school with an Elliot. Look at him. He's like whacking you. You did it. Come over here. I'm gonna hit you. And then inexplicably walk on the other side of you. What's the secret? The secret is a little bit of garlic and some lemon juice, actually. That's the secret. And then you got yourself a delicious mana. This battle is destined to be won here. So don't stress yourself out too much. I won't. He knocks you unconscious. Even if he takes you out, you get to come back. Shit. Thanks to Mr. Gemma. Oh, no, no. Use a candy. see what'll hit me first. Candy did. Okay, that was only one. Ech. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Muggin Godslayer. Damn it. This guy is blocking in a way I don't appreciate. Hey! Okay, that... I somehow hit him when I was unconscious. Don't get that, but... Yes, only one. There we go. I've actually never beaten this guy without, well, I was gonna say without dying, but I have. You can get a lot of candies. I have not played the sequel to this game. Well, actually, you know what? I have played it. I don't remember it, though. I played it, like, when I was a teenager. And, I was, like... My mind was focused on, like, 10 million other things. So, I don't really recall it very much. I do remember that you get to choose, like, what character you play as, and it goes down, like, different paths and all this kind of stuff. But I don't remember much of it. So, that's why I say I haven't played it, to be honest with you. Yeah, the boss music. Get used to this boss music. You're gonna be hearing it a lot, especially in the later part of the game. Visit Sage Luca in the Water Palace. Oh, I know. I know, Gemma. I know. Elder wants you in his house. I love how the guys walk with, like, their shoulders just like... let's get this over with first. Let's rip this band-aid off right here. We can't go on like this. There's no relief in sight. Like, they're acting like I pulled the sword out, like, years ago. I have played the one before on the Game Boy, actually. I played it to get footage for the video. When I bought it, it's over here. Right over here. I played it on the Super Game Boy. So I can capture footage of it, basically. But yeah, I got it. It's right here. I ordered it off of eBay. It's a good one, actually. It looks weird because I have the green screen on. And it's a green game. But it's surprisingly robust for a Game Boy game. Like, you have NPC partners. They're awful. Like, they're just they're shit. But they could help out. Like, they just sort of randomly shoot magic in, like, all these different directions. But they're there, you know, and appreciate that. There's magic, you know, there's all sorts of stuff. It's a good long, I don't know how long it is, to be honest with you, so I can't say it's long. But, like, original Game Boy we're talking here, like, old, dusty old thing. This thing. This guy. Oops. I think I might have just accidentally triggered something by knocking the mouse on the ground. Hold on a second. Am I still streaming? Am I good here? Auto stop. No, I think we're good. No, I think I didn't mess anything up. I just caused a little lag. I think that's about it. Yeah, this old Game Boy right here. What I got in there? Donkey Kong Land 2 in there right now. I don't really have a lot of Game Boy games, to be honest with you. Yeah, caused a little lag there. The remake, no. They didn't remake the trilogy. They remade Secret of Mana, as far as I'm aware. They released the trilogy on compilation, but the only one remade is Secret of Mana, and oh, good. It's the only one is Secret of Mana, and it is. I mean, I haven't played it, to be honest with you, so I can't really give a fair assessment. But it's, I mean, the voice acting was kind of cringy, to be honest with you. And I mean, if you let that bad apple spoil the broth, then you might not like the remake. And the graphics aren't phenomenal. So you're not looking at like a AAA remake or anything like that by any means at all. But it exists. Buy a bunch of candy before we leave. Anything else? Buy, sell? Yeah, I know. We gotta get out of this village because they all hate me now. But you know what? What if I had not pulled out that sword? What would have happened? The Empire would have gone and unsealed all the mana seeds, brought the fortress back, and just nuked the place. Look at these names. I actually made all these names up just for a joke in the video, basically. But who will I get rid of? I'll get rid of Choder. So let's be another Motron one. Okay, this guy right here, he's apparently the friggin' Terminator, because like once he kicks you out, you are not going back in this village at all. Apparently there's a glitch you can do to get you back into this village, but I don't know how to do it. You can probably look it up though. So let's carry on with our business and go to the Water Palace, where Sage Luca is going to tell us all the lore. Fight some new enemies on the way who are a little more powerful. Like this mushroom right here. I love that sprite of the mushroom just like on his ass with his feet in the air. That's why this game is so fun, honestly. It's just got this like charm to it. That's the best word for it, is just charm. It will charm the pants off you, this game. I don't think I leveled up yet. Speak of the devil, there I go. I want to get to a decent level. My thing is always just fighting every enemy you come across, because that will inevitably get you to where you need to go level-wise. Let me reset the skipped frames just so I know if any new ones pop up. This is a really good Nekos right here. Well, Neko in general is pretty good, but this is a really good one to get what you need in this initial area right here. I'll show you what I mean. Priceless. There are definitely prices on these. The fairy walnuts, this is the only place to get them at the beginning of the game right here. They are 1000 GP though, so not really something you want to zoom in on right off the hop. But once you start getting magic, they will be invaluable. So let's actually get these little shoulder bracelets. Stick those on because we want to be stronger. It's one. That's the status of it. One what? One defense? Evade? No, it's just one. That's one thing I kind of like gripe about in my review, is that it's like, it doesn't tell you anything about the the armor when you buy it. Like some of them, and I just found this out through reviewing the game, some of them have like they protect you from status effects. I mean, you go online to find that shit out, but back when this game was released, you wouldn't have known that. There's no way you could find that out at all. So that's a bit, if you're used to sort of more robust RPGs that let you know everything you need to know. I mean, even Final Fantasy Mystic friggin' Quest lets you know what your armor protected you from. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to these guys because I want to get I want to get the girl to join me. If you don't talk to them, then the girl does not save you from the goblins, and then she doesn't join you when you see her for the first time. So I want her to join me just because I want to get her powered up sooner. If she joins you later, she's woefully underpowered, so... Watch Gemma, he's the fastest MFer in the world. He's gone! Where'd he go? He just hot-stepped it out of there. Oh my goodness. This friggin' Water Palace, man. This music, this everything. It just is like, I don't know, it just distills the game in my brain. Because, you know, when you play a game, you're always used to like the very first part of the game, because that's the part you play the most, especially in RPG. And then this is the part that you encounter. You end up going to this water palace quite a bit at the beginning, so this music and going through it. I just have really good memories of this music. How good the water looks, dude. Well, I should hope the water looks good in the water palace. Watch out for the Empire. That's no fairy tale. Empire's gonna break the seals. Speaking of breaking the seals, let me have another sip of my drink. Let's go to a cave called Gaia's Navel. Ew. The belly button of the earth. I'm scared of neither. I like how it's like, do you want to save the world? And you're like, no. It says, too bad. Who, me? Okay. ... okay. Ding. Oh, I love this game so much. Visit them all and receive power. I will. Here's a spear. And then we are off to Gaia's Navel, but we will first take a little detour through Pandora. Oh yeah, let's save the game. Why the hell not? We will go through Pandora. The girl will join us, and all will be good. Secret artifact of legend. You know, there's always got to be a secret artifact of legend. Every one of these games. It's a sword. It's usually a sword, actually. Boom! I'm in one-hit mode with the Rabbites, baby. Not with these guys. I love coming back to this level when you're like friggin' boss Terminator, just like mowing all these guys down. There's the goblins. It's funny, the very first time I played this game, I didn't see this scene at all. And I thought I did something wrong. But it's like, no, there's just ways to avoid seeing this. Funny enough, this design for that big pot you're in, it's the only time you see it. Right here. The seed, the 8 mana seeds seal away the mana of the earth, which is like the power that is exploited by the Empire. Resurrect the fortress. It also powers up your sword. So you need to get to the seeds and keep the Empire from getting to the seeds. That's basically what it's all about. Here's the girl coming to rescue you from the goblins. What on earth are you doing? Oh, I'm just chilling out in this pot that's in fire because I'm an absolute moron. Please get me out. And I get to name her, not now, but the palace. You missed this option to be like, I guess he was pretty handsome, huh? Left without telling her name. Two? So rude. Go. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, he wasn't like, ow, 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 ow. It's like, I'm assuming, well, it may have been that the water had just been starting to boil. and it was only going to get worse. And he was just sort of like, oh dear. And he was actually not really doing much to help himself out either. He was just sitting in that pot. You know, I bet there was there'd be a moment sitting in that pot where it actually feels really nice in there. Before it gets too hot, you just be like, oh yeah. I'm gonna hang out while it still feels kind of nice. Oh no. And then I'm gonna get out when it starts getting too hot. A point when it's like a jacuzzi. He's like, yeah, and it probably smells good too if they have like vegetables and stuff in there. Just like, yeah. Hang out in the pot. Whoa. I love how they have like a spore eruption. They're just like, bang! I will attack you with my seed. Alright. Now you know by the music something is not right. Don't talk to the people of the town. They're a little zombified, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see what you got. Yeah, I guess nothing much. Peace out. Peas and carrots out your nose. This is zombie? Yep. Okay. I love that. Don't you ever shut up. If she's talking to like me, actually me, then no. But the character, I mean, he said nothing. Battle squad, huh? My life is precious. You know, who does this guy look like? Oh, he looks like somebody. I don't know who. Is this the guy who's like pretending to be sick? Yeah, pretending to be sick. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry, they're all dead. Yeah, let's just skip talking to people. Because we know what they all say. Or I do, anyways. Want to make sure I get the treasures as well, and not miss any of that. This is where the girl comes. Father, you're impossible. Aladdin vibes. I'm assuming you're talking about the dancing turban guy at the store. Let's name this young lady. Let's name her can I put Belinda in there? It just looks like it says Bell End. If you're British, you probably get that joke. Let's name her something else. Not Becky. Name her Tina. There we go. Tina joined. And yes, I do like the character designs in this game. They're all well designed, I think. I hate you, Dad. Such a classic petulant daughter thing to say. I'm not returning to this place ever. Let's go back. You know. Let's talk to the king. Hey, thanks for joining. Zamzuman. How many times have I played through this game? Whew. Start to finish? I'd probably say about 5 or 6. I've definitely done a lot of like start the game and like get a little bit in and then abandon it. That's just the nature of RPGs. But yeah, So he's like, I'm going to my room. I'm tired of this shit. But, yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so enough. Oh, the girl's pants. Yeah, she's kind of got these, like, you know, like these hippie pants. What's funny about those pants is I remember when I went to India with my wife, the only people wearing those pants were, like, the tourists. They show up in India being like, yeah, this is what they wear here. And it's like, no, lady, it's only you that wears that. Pandora? You mean like this place? This guy, you can't enter. Enter what? What do you, what's that guy saying? Is there like something behind him? That's weird. I never noticed that. The part that I find the most tedious in this game, it gets pretty tedious near the end, to be honest with you. Some of those like later levels, like the friggin' Pure Lands, take forever to get through. There's 6 boss fights, and like everything hits hard in the Pure Lands. Those porcupines are so hard to like land a hit on. Oh, it just sucks. Let's see what this girl has actually. I hate it. She doesn't have anything in her head. She's wearing a kung fu suit. She's got no bracelets. All right, we'll buy her something. I also like the Sunken Continent, Sunken Palace. That one also takes a while too. Doom, doom, doom. Can't go in there. And there's Fana. Whose house is this, anyways? Is this Dalek's house? No, no, Dalek's house is somewhere else. Oh, this is the help my mama and papa. They're zombies. This is sad. These kids are just like, what's happened to mama and papa? And you talk to the parents, and they're just like, doo -doo -doo -doo. Doo -doo -doo -doo. They're just standing there. But that has a happy ending. When you like fix the problem, they're like, mama and papa are back, and you're like, oh good. I don't have to feel sad over something in a video game. Out of the way. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy what I can. What money I have. I think she needs a hair ribbon. That'll do. And then this. And now that I have a companion, I'll probably start needing to buy cups of wishes, which run a pretty penny at this stage of the game. By the way, I hope the audio levels are okay. I hope like I'm not like overpowering the music of the game with my voice, because that would be a shame. And I hope the game is not overpowering me, because that would be less of a shame. Either way, if there's any disparities in the sound, please let me know. I'm very finicky with that stuff. I'm just a finicky human. Oh, I'm gonna change her active battle thing. Terranigma. I would love to play Terranigma, to be honest with you. That would be an interesting one for me to review, because that never made it to North America, which is the weirdest thing in the world. That game never made it in North America. Well, I mean, like, no, it's not weird that it didn't make it to North America. It's weird that it made it to Europe, but not North America. Because the fact that it's in Europe means they made a English translation of it. But you don't have to do anything other than have an English translation for it to come to North America. So I really have no idea why that never made it here. Well, actually, I do know why it didn't make it here. It's just a real tragedy that it didn't. But it'd be fun to like review that. It's true. But I don't know. Like my thing so far has been sticking with what's it called? North American released games. But that doesn't preclude me, I think, from doing any European or PAL region games. Was it a religion thing? It was not a religion thing. It was the offices of Enix America had like shut down completely, so they just didn't have any presence in the United States anymore, and I guess they needed one to release the game. So it was literally just like a technicality. There wasn't anything about the content or anything like that that made it not release. Tina reaches level 3. So yeah, it was really unfortunate how that happened, because I friggin' loved Illusion of Gaia, and if you watched my review, you probably already know that. What a game! And then a lot of people are saying that Terranigma is even better. Which, you know what? It's sad though, because like if I do play Terranigma right now, I'm not gonna love it as much as Illusion of Gaia. That just goes without saying. Just because of that, the rose-tinted glasses of nostalgia will not let me like anything else better than anything I enjoyed as a kid. Cold beer on a hot day. Maybe I'll enjoy that more than some of the stuff I enjoyed as a kid. But anyways, I digress. Let's go to Kippo. Let's digress in Kippo. Get out of the way. See if we can buy anything here. I think I can already buy a new armband. I mean, as a kid, probably would have been up there with Chrono Trigger, FF6, Secret of Mana. As an adult, I really loved it. Well, that's a good. That encouraged me to buy it or check it out at least. Look! Oh, look at all this stuff: chain vest, kung fu dress, elbow pads. I wish I knew what the return on investment was for this stuff. Look at the chain vest for me. Kung fu dress, elbow pad, and let's get an elbow pad. She's gonna dip soon, so I don't really think I should invest too much in her. It was long. That's good to hear, actually. I remember there was a time when there was almost like a an arms race for the RPGs. Like, which one could be the longest? And I remember, like, for the PS1 era, it was all the rage to have your game in one of those, like, 2 CD cases. Kind of like a Final Fantasy VII came out, and it was just like, ooh, it's in one of the big cases. And then there were games that were only 1 disc that were being shipped in those goddamn double cases, which makes no sense. I remember I had this game called Cartia, and it was shipped in a double case, even though it was only 1. Get out of the way, one disc. And I'm like, I think this is just bullshit. But yeah, they liked games that were long. Markedly worse than Secret of Mana. Ooh, I've heard different things about that. I've heard some people say it was better. I remember it being darker, like not like in tone or story, but just like actually everything on screen was just darker. And I was like, oh, I guess this whole game takes place at night? I don't know. This is Dialect's house. I think, right? Dialect's house? My son died. Yeah, there we go. He's too busy to visit me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. This very isolated. Pretty much all he talked about all day, every day was Terranigma. He was on the Terranigma fan forum. Oh yeah? Are you based in Europe by any chance? Because that would have been somebody based in Europe. Well, you're talking about a fan forum, so that probably is something that takes place after the initial release of the game. Hey, John Dominique. Yeah, hey, thanks for swinging by, man. Good to see you as always. Little man's at your place, yeah. Hope he's doing well as well. I don't have the kids here right now. They're off at their grandma's, so you can believe I am probably gonna make this a late night, I'll be honest with you. We'll see how far we get in this. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm going to make sure I level these guys up accordingly. Just because this game sucks if you are under-leveled. You just get marauded by the enemy if you're under-leveled. So you gotta make sure you fight. What do we got here? It was back in 1998. Google Computer Lab and troll people on the forum and tell about it. Played it on emulator. It's truly unique. Portland, Oregon. Oh, okay, cool. I like finding out where like people are from in the chat, because I usually like to sort of relay either an anecdote if I've been there, or just what I know of the place. Of course, when people think Portland, Oregon, they probably think Portlandia, the TV show, or that it's kind of like your, I guess you could say your left coast, well, left coast, yeah, left wing, west coast, bastion of liberal thought, I guess you can call it, but a lot of people call it a little hippy-dippy. Here it's pretty decent when, you know, they're not tearing it apart like they were that one time. But no, never been there. Never been to the west coast. Just have not, because it's too expensive to fly there. I can fly to Europe for the same price, which is insane. I've been to like the Vancouver airport. I would love to do like a Pacific Coast Highway road trip. That would be fun. I'd like to go to the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. I think that would be fun. Apparently you can Airbnb like overnight stay at the last Blockbuster. You know what they gotta have at the last Blockbuster? They gotta have the smell of like Blockbuster Video. Of like those like cases, the plastic cases and the carpet. Whatever friggin' carpet cleaner they had. I bet that place gets pretty decent business. I made the post reply about that button in the Imperial Palace. Oh, yeah! Yeah, the button in the... I remember that. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yes, I didn't know that it had anything to do with a button you had to hit, to be honest with you. I honestly just lucked my way across it with my brother. Where the young go to retire. Portland? There's Neko. We meet in a strange place. I'm just hanging out in a cave. Let me see if I can buy that stuff from you that you had at the other place. I can't! Okay. I could buy candy, but nah. The girl's gonna leave soon anyways, watch. Oh, let's save the game. Yeah, I couldn't think of it when you mentioned it in the comment. I was like, what is he talking about? But, yeah, it's like, if you don't hit the switch, like, your characters all sort of gather together on this one thing, and then, like, it bounce back as if they got hit. It's the stupidest thing. Well, actually, I can keep her with me, watch. Check this out. Hey, why are we going here? The witch's castle. Where are we going? Let's leave. Okay. And then we go to the forest. And we go like, oh, we need an axe. Oops. I guess I should have gone with you the whole time. And this is how we keep the girl. And we don't have to save her from the werewolves, which is task. Oh, it's a bomb. Newport down through NorCal, Northern California. Does it sort of become less enjoyable when you get to Southern California? I wonder. I would just still like to have a good amount of time to explore that area. I mean, my my long-term travel days are well behind me until I get like old enough to retire. But yeah, I used to travel quite a bit. in my pre-child days. Been all over the map, but done a lot of drives as well. Oh, she's getting ass kicked. Walk it off, honey. But done a lot of really nice drives for sure. I've driven the full circumference of Iceland. I've driven the full circumference of Taiwan. I've done a road trip across England, not UK, England, but I didn't really go to the corners of it though, because there's a lot to see there. But I went up to like Bath and like down to Brighton and to like Birmingham and all that kind of stuff. I'm just here to get some shit from Neko, baby. That's all I'm doing. But I like road trips. Come here, B. What else did I drive? I've driven around South Korea. I drove in Okinawa, Japan. That was pretty cool. I drove to the very northern tip of it. I went to a pineapple farm there. That was alright. Oh, jeez. Just have enough to buy her the kung fu dress. Lady, you'd better appreciate this dress. This is a Chanel. This is a lovely thing. What does it get her up to? 17! Oh, that's good. Let's see what I could sell this old thing from. For, rather. This old thing that she was wearing, the kung fu suit, the Bruce Lee garb. 16! That's some trash. San Francisco, Santa Cruz. Just out there, it becomes more deserty and more plain than Northern California. So, yeah, I hear the redwood trees are up there too, right? You can see some pretty massive trees. Pretty cool. I mean, deserty can be pretty cool as well. We're going to Vegas soon. Well, in the summer, which is probably a bad time to go to Vegas, but oddly enough, we're going to Vegas because we have a voucher for travel through this one travel company, and we need to use we needed to use it before March, like this month. And the only thing you could book before March, because there's mostly like a go south in the winter kind of thing, is Vegas in the summer. And I was like, I guess we're going to Vegas, which is I don't know, could be good. I mean, I want to see the Sphere. That could be fun. So that's what's on the docket for the summer. This is one of the few times in the game where there's like an NPC walking around with the enemies. So you could be like, I'm gonna whack this enemy right here, whackety whack whack, and you accidentally talk to the guy instead. Where is he? Talk to me. Hey. There we go. There are many monsters in Gaia's navel. He doesn't shower very much, though he's got monsters in there. Floodwater sweeps some kid into it. Interesting. Okay. Honk, 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 honk. This is where you can get your ass kicked pretty good here if you're not careful. Get out of the way, lady. So we'll just see what we can get from these guys, and we will then see the area where it tells us you gotta react. I remember there's this one game called, like, I think it was Cruising USA. I'm not sure, but what it showed, there was like a course. Oh god, get my ass kicked here. There was a course that like took place in Northern California, and they had the track went, like, the actual road went through the center of a tree, and I thought that was actually real. Like in Northern California, the roads went through the centers of the trees because the trees were so massive. Not true at all. It's just like, wow, the trees are so big. Just go right through drive right through the center of them. No. No. Oh, you again. And by the way, I will sort of save quite a bit at this point, just because you can get to a point where you get your ass kicked, and then it's this old school, man. It goes back to your last save, whenever it is. So true. They're not attacking Neko. He's just like, he's got all this shit too. You think someone would want to like rob him? He's just walking around with all this stuff on his back. No fear. These guys are coming after me, not him. Oh, lady. Alright, come over here. Can I push you? No, I can't push you. Okay. This is where it goes. Oh, looks like we need an axe. You're right the whole time. Oh, wow. I guess we better go there first after all. Who was right? Like, lady, I've played this game before. Trust me. There's one part of the game where Neko appears like very, very randomly. It's like it must be some sort of glitch where he's supposed to appear there, but because there's so many like enemy sprites on screen, he just doesn't appear. And even when you clear the enemies, he still doesn't appear, but then he'll just randomly appear. It's like the mountain, you know, like Sage Jock's mountain. You'll be like going up the mountain, and then all of a sudden you'll see him. You'll be like, what the hell are you doing here? It's a rarity, but it's there. Let's get out of here. Speaking of what the hell are we doing here? Let's go back to the Navel. We gave this place a gross name. I don't know, belly buttons are gross. Can't convince me otherwise. Spikes or a bomb? Oh, 14 gold. We heard you need money. Here you go. What's the weapon? Oh, you know what? Let's switch it up. We want to level our weapons up. What's she at right now, anyways? She's already up with the spike. Okay, well, you're getting the sword, lady. Spike knuckle, rather. Who swings a spear like that, by the way? Look at this. Not like that. That's not how you're supposed to swing a spear. But like that. Why would you swing a spear like that? That's so stupid. Like, I'm gonna hit you with the blunt end of it. Like, come on. Yeah, that's how you do it, right? Good job, Tina. And some good hit points from these, not hit points, what's it called? Experience points from these bees. Oh, not the bees! In my eyes. 10 points if you can name that reference. Then we gotta make our way through the cave, which we will do expediently. These goblins can be a little dangerous. Oh, and these assholes. Oh, don't even get me started on these guys. I don't think it'll be worth my time to like try to take them all out, because they replicate like crazy. Oh, we got them. Look at that. Ugh. Felt the breeze of the spear. Kind of gory how you turn him into a big pile of bones. Somehow that's like a little bit of violence that Nintendo of America seems to be okay with. It's like something turning into bones. Because I remember the first Mortal Kombat when it was released on the Super Nintendo. They took out all the fatalities that involved like blood and like people's heads getting ripped off. But there was one fatality that Scorpion had where he like burned all the flesh off of the person until they were a screaming skeleton. Which is horrible. But I guess like skeletons are cool. Like that kind of death is a-okay. Which is probably like in reality that would be the worst way to die out of all of the Mortal Kombat deaths, fatalities. That would be the worst way to die. What would be the best way to die from a Mortal Kombat fatality? I think there's one fatality where like you get uppercutted and you immediately explode into like bones. That would probably be the best one because that would be over real quick. That would be the most painless Mortal Kombat fatality. Let me reaching all these levels. I punch the skull, or does that have to be a sword? Gotta be a sword. Give me that sword. Yow! I love that face it makes when you whack it. When does the stupid music start? Not anytime soon, actually. Uh-oh. Oh. Lead the way. In a bad spot. Get out of there, lady. Oh. Need to grab that, but sure. Didn't mean to grab that, but sure. Alright, let's go. You could do a suplex with these gloves. I never really figured out how to do that. Oh! Hey, look at me. Don't mind me, I'm just poisoned. I know I look bad, but I feel good. Take him out, lady. I'm gonna get the treasure. Take him out before he multiplies. Well, that's a bad hit. Give him a good hit. No, we didn't get him. Oh, and he's made 3 copies again. God. But think of all the great experience. See? That's what it does. And he made more copies. Let's just grab this and peace out. Medical herb. Sure. Alright, screw you guys. We're leaving. A lot of the complaints about this game are about the real-timiness of it. And how it's not really real-time. Like how hits would miss and all this kind of stuff. And honestly, I guess I'm just so used to it that it doesn't bother me. But, yeah, it's fine. Look at me taking those slimes out. I think I missed something. I gotta go back. Apparently I don't know this game as well as I think I do. Oh good, I've reached the level with my gloves, which means I don't have to friggin' wear them anymore. something up here, I think. Up here, rather. Come on! Yeah, there's something here, see? I think it's the rope, actually. Oh, yeah, you don't want to miss that. Jeez. No, I have actually not played Legend of Mana on the PS1. My brother did, and he was like... He didn't recommend it. Let's just say. What's a mushroom doing in here? Guys are everywhere. He didn't recommend it. He said it's a bit disappointing. So I'm gonna take his word for it. There was also one on the Game Boy Advance, I believe. I forget what it was called. Something, it had mana in the title. But I also heard that that one was disappointing. For someone who loves this game as much as I do, I've played very few of the sequels. Or, if any. Boom. All right. My favorite music of the game. We are the dwarfs. We are the dwarfs. We are the dwarfs. We are the dwarfs. Our job is to annoy the hell out of you. Can I buy anything from here? Oh, another wrist. Holy shit. Oh god, we're already better. We already have better stuff than what we currently are wearing. Okay. Let's equip ourselves because there's a boss fight coming. Man, I played 30 minutes of demo. Oh no, the new one's bad too? That's too bad. You think, like, I don't know, maybe it's a very naive thing to be like, how hard is it to just make a good game? Apparently it is hard. Power wrist. Hey lady, you want yourself a power wrist? Sell some stuff. I thought it was going to be an open world game. To be honest with you, that's what the trailers made it look like. Like it was an open world mana game. And I was like, oh, ho, 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 ho. Can you imagine? Oh, that would have been... Well, if it was done correctly. It would have been amazing. I would love an open world mana game. See what else we could buy here. Spiky suit, only him. Well, she can wear the chain vest. That's only for the sprite. She has her head stuff already. I think what she has is better than the chain vest, though. So I won't buy the chain vest. 22 GP for the midge robe. Okay. A couple wishes. Why not? Alright, let's save. Oh, look at this guy. I remember not having enough gold for this one time, and they were like, you need more, and I had to go out and fight enemies to get the gold for it. Poor child has a 50,000 GP debt. You're working off the debt bit by bit. Please. You get all this money back, so... yeah. So you're basically being scammed here. The sprite is running a racket where they're trying to convince you that they have a debt to pay off to get money out of you. And then you go and you catch them in the act, and they give you this shocked expression. You overhear what I just said. Please forgive us. This child really is a sprite child. He used to live in the sprite forest, but a flood brought it here. I thought I'd help earn the money to return home. Good idea, huh? You have to apologize. A room. 42 and got this when I was 11. My favorite game too. Friends review as a spot on. Oh, nice. Welcome, Cobra Shuttle. Glad to have you here. Where are you based, by the way? Let's see if there's any more correlations. 42. Play with your brother. Got when you're 11. That's pretty much my my experience in a nutshell right there. I think when you walk out of here, you get to fight. If I'm not mistaken. Nope. Okay. Oh, you gotta go to Watts. That's right. I don't want to hear this music anymore. Ah, yeah, that's right. You gotta have money for this guy, too. Otherwise, he tells you to kick rocks. Seattle area. No item, no magic runs. Ooh, that's exciting. Seattle area. So almost Canada, but very far away from the part of Canada I'm in. Come back and get your axe. Tropicalo. Yeah, he's pretty easy. My level's good enough. I'll give her the spear so she can reach him. But you know what? I don't want her to reach him because she's just gonna hit these stupid weak hits. Let's go. Woo, double hit there. No. There's really no way to avoid that thing. Pumpkin, it's gonna get you whether you like it or not. Oh, I am whooping him. Hold on, I see some comments there once I take this guy out. Oh, look at that. Can't watch your clips out taking pics. You're talented making that video. Keep it up. Thank you. Carlton's here. Carlton with his shiny green badge. What's up, buddy? A lot of West Coast representation happening in this chat right now. It is even later there. I'm pretending I'm a teenager again and staying up past midnight. Tropicalo. I think we have every state on the West Coast represented in the chat right now. Yes. Alberta. Big Berta's in the house. Been to Alberta. Went to Banff, which I'm sure most people who go to Alberta say. Please name the little sprite. Let's name him. Let's name him Gordon. Such an unbecoming name for a sprite. What kind of name is that? You're right about that. Look how low level he is. So we gotta beef him up a little bit. This is my team. Hey, we got an Ontarian here as well. A fellow Ontarian. I hope you saw the video, and B, if you did, I hope you got the Ontario jokes that I made in there. I made a pokeroo joke. I was like, oh, there's gonna be some Ontario people watching this video, and I hope they appreciate the pokeroo joke. All right, we got a bow and arrow, and I think the little guy comes with a boomerang, if I'm not mistaken. Let's set him up. Yeah, he's got the boomerang. Let's set him up. Let's see what he's equipped with. Nothing on his head. He's got the midge robe. Nothing otherwise. Let's set his act to this, which I like. Okay, good. Alright, let's beef you up, little man. Where in Ontario are you based, by the way? EY Priest. I'm gonna guess Mississauga. That's what I'm gonna guess. Let's get a power wrist for you and a chain vest for you. Actually, the spiky suit might be a better deal. Yeah, the spiky suit. Can I afford it? Yes, I can. Hey, no Spokaroo. It definitely wasn't a global show. No, I think it may have gotten outside of Ontario, but definitely not a global show. Spiky suit. Spiky suit, baby. And the rabbit cap. Look at this. I could trick you out nicely. Waterloo! Grew up in Hamilton. Oh, I should have known Waterloo. But right now, grew up in Hamilton. I knew it was that area, though. I mean, like, when you say Ontario, when a lot of people say Ontario, it's usually around the Toronto nexus. Just like when British people are like, I'm from London, yeah, it's like, they're from around London. They're from, like, Surrey or something like that. What am I doing? Equipping the sprite, that's right. God, I just love this music. Let's say, or sell, save, and then we will be on our way the hell out of here. Nothing else to sell. Let's go. We gotta level that sprite up. I think we're going to the witch's castle next. Is that what we're doing? I think so. Central Ontario. Yeah, I'm from Ottawa, so like we call that Eastern Ontario. Oh, why did I do that? There's no real like Ottawa nexus though. It's like, I mean, we do have like small towns around Ottawa, but like nothing big in the least. So if anybody's like, I'm from Ottawa, they are from Ottawa. They're not from like anything around Ottawa. Maybe like Gatineau, which is the just across the river in Quebec. Because I mean, the population of Gatineau is probably something like 200,000, maybe. Big enough. But Ottawa is just Ottawa. There's no sort of like, you know, like Vaughan or Richmond Hill or Whitby or Ajax or Pickering, kind of like you have in Toronto. I was just in Toronto, actually. Oh, I don't have the money! Shit! Not enough money. So I gotta go and whack bats until I can get the friggin' axe. Oh, this sucks. This is exactly what happened last time, too. Alright, guys, let's go and whack some bats. Or blats is what they're called here. Ugh. I have to whack quite a few of them, as far as I'm aware. Good for you, Gordon. Oh, see that power up that got me nothing? That's what people complain about with this game, is that there's stuff like that that happens, which I get. Gordon already reached level 2 and level 3, see that? Ugh. That's why you gotta power these guys up. Subtle disdain and the not enough money. True, he was not happy that I didn't have enough money. Like, get your broke ass out of here. So I can't get my broke ass out of here because I need the axe to clear the shit out of the way. So I guess I'm like the sprite. I'm like here working off my debt. In a way. Alright, what's our gold situation like? How do I check that anyway? I think it's like status. Yeah. Oh shit, I got that and then some. Get out of the way. I don't want to deal with you. Nor you. Come on, Sprite. You're not endearing yourself to me terribly. Alright. Let's go, gang. This is the team you have for the remainder of the game. There is one part where you actually lose characters, very briefly. Otherwise, they are with you from start to finish. The place you lose them is the sand ship. Separate very briefly. You get them back, but that app that RPG heroes use in dungeons like this grinder. Like, I think I will. Uh-oh, I think I got the wrong app. Like, no, it's with the E, not just the... Got an E in it, so it's not the other one. I got your money. Just throw it in his face. Oh, he's gonna go through this whole thing again? Oh, Jesus Christ. Take it with your 100 GP. Yeah, sure. What a magical soundtrack. I agree with you, except for this one song being played. I wonder if, like, the music you hear and the music I hear is synced up. If it's not, then anytime I, like, sing or hum along to the music, it's going to be asynchronous. Oh, don't have enough money. Oh, you know what? Eat shit, Watts. I'm tired of paying you. Or need anything? Yeah, I need money. But I'll save it. Neko, which is Japanese for cat. Did not know. Ooh, okay. Am I going into the forest yet? I'm going back to Pandora. I forgot what I'm doing right now, actually. Oh yeah, I'm going to, whistling was in sync. Okay, good. I think I'm going to the woods right now. But I kind of want a little more... I should probably buy cups of wishes and chocolate, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll do that before going into the witches. The witches' woods. Because it is actually quite tricky once you get in the woods. Like, you have your first, like, really hard boss fight. Not really hard, but, like, one that poses an actual challenge. Because up until this point, it's pretty much a joke. So we will go ahead and, level ourselves up a little bit. Not level ourselves up, sorry. Get, well, we will level ourselves up, but we will also get chocolate. Which they don't sell here. Alright, let's see a freaking couple wishes then. Screw you! W-Sync. I feel like that's a joke I should get. Oh, Chrono Triggers, though, is not semi-active in the least. It's very much turn-based, though. Let's give this guy another weapon, just to give him a little bit of experience otherwise. Chrono Triggers is very much, yeah, turn-based. But this one, it's like, if you kind of see this as not Zelda, it's still, like, relatively turn-based, then... Not turn-based, but, like, there's, like, you know, some gaps in between your hits, as intended, then it's not as egregious as some people make it out to be. You kind of reorient yourself until you hear that beep, and then you go and you whack them again. Oh, hello from Denmark. Are you going to complete the whole game? Not in this sitting. Certainly not. I don't have the ability to do those kinds of streams, unfortunately. I was considering maybe doing that, like, I don't know when I would possibly do that, but I was considering doing like a Secret of Mana one-shot kind of dealy, but it's like, I don't think that's ever in the cards, if I'm being honest with you. There's dice rolling and button mashing combined. You talking about Chrono Trigger? Come on. Here's another thing that people hate about this game is the fact that the stupid characters get stuck like that. Oh, you're screwed now. You are screwed now. Help me out, Neko. Oh, idiot. I listened to a podcast. What's it called? Remember the Game. Is it Remember the Game or Retrovaniacs? I listened to both of those, actually. I think it's Retrovaniacs. They did a review of Secret of Mana, and it was like 3 guys. 2 of them had not played Secret of Mana before. And they were not kind to it. They complained a lot about it. About fair things, though. Like the usual stuff that people complain about, which is like the real-time, semi-real-time nature of it. As well as the fact that your companions are just kind of morons that flop around and get stuck everywhere. Oh, the punch glove! How rude. Oh, you know what I should say with this Neko? Because it gets hard up ahead. Although you do encounter him in the castle. I just want to make it to the castle. Come on. Come on. I want to make it to the castle. What's this way? Oh, someone needs a long distance item. Get away from him, guys. Get away from him. Where's the sprite? Come here, sprite. We need you for this. I gotta program the guy to whoop ass from a distance here. Hold on. There you go. There we go. Not whoop ass from a distance, just actually fight back. Oh no. Alright. Oh god, lady, come here. Okay. I think I'm maintaining my level pretty well here. I'm evading quite a bit already. Let's skip that guy. Blat. Nah. I'm not going to get every enemy this time around. This guy, however, he's got to go. Gotta go, this guy. He sucks. Pure water. Alright, one thing I always forget to do is watch my health. I always lose track of that. Then next thing you know, you're using a 150 GP Cuppo wishes on a character. Doesn't deserve it. Come on up here, guys. Don't bother with him, please. I like the little overlay effect they got going on over here. A little misty overlay. Nice. Yeah, I like making them more aggressive. It can be kind of annoying when they're like going after somebody when you just want to run away. But I like it when they're aggressive because they are useless otherwise. They just don't fight. Have you ever played? Yeah, we were just talking about Terra Enigma actually. And how like everyone pretty much has that sentiment that it's like the best of the the quintet trilogy, as they call it. And I was bandying about the idea of potentially reviewing it, but the real shame would be the fact that I would be playing it as an adult, not as a child, whereas like if I was playing it as a kid, I probably would like develop the kind of joy for a game that you normally do when you're a kid. Alright, we are in the castle, bros, and we're fighting wolves! Well, the sprite's getting butt whipped here. Carlton, you're seeing the allure of the music, I see. The folks in the comment section were not lying. Neither was I in my video. The music is lovely in this game. Oh yeah. We are leveling up. Who's using cure water on the mushroom? Probably the stupid wolf. Oh yeah, Squaresoft, like, it's funny because, like, everyone knows, what's that guy's name? Nobuo Uematsu, the guy who does the Final Fantasy music. He's sort of like the big dog at Squaresoft for music. And, like, this guy that did the music of this game, Hiroki Kikuta, he's not a big dog. Like, he just sort of did this game, and he did a bunch of other games. But, like, friggin' he kept up the tradition of Squaresoft having amazing friggin' music. Alright, this can get dicey in here, so I want to be, careful. Oh, gee, it's already getting dicey. I'm already a Moogle! Look at that shit. And she's a Moogle, too. Get out of there. This is actually where you don't want them to be, terribly, aggressive, because they can really get themselves into a spot of trouble. And this is, I don't actually have any cure spells, so very careful here. I only have candies and chocolates, and that's it. Got the track. Every track in this game on cassette. Funny thing, I'm gonna make a behind-the-scenes video of that. I'm actually gonna split it up into like several videos, the behind-the-scenes thing, because holy hell, that'll be very long if I just walked right into that, didn't I? That'll be very long if I just do the whole thing as behind-the-scenes. But I will explain a lot of what I do there. The cassette thing, it's the way that I did that in the video was I took just like a regular ass picture of a cassette holder that had cassettes in it already. And it had like David Bowie B-52s, all this kind of stuff in it, and I was like, all right. And then I just sort of pasted over those cassettes with text that was from the game, and I just switched the font up, make it a little varied in the colors and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it took a little bit, but not too long to do that. I had to like put a square over top what was already there, make the square the color of what was the background, and then I could put the text over top. So each single cassette added 2 layers onto the what's it called? I mean the canvas, or whatever you want to call it, which honestly really took a lot of resources. But then I just sort of rendered it so that it would be its own layer and it wouldn't have to generate all the shapes and text every single time. But yeah, it took a while. And then rendering that friggin' thing, holy shit. Like, rendering the audio section of my video took forever because, obviously, of all the layers. Anyone getting their ass kicked here? All the layers. And, I needed, like... Oh, God, they're just healing themselves. Well, you know what? Screw you. I might use a candy. I use ice packs on my, computer. Cool it down because it was so bloody hot. Ooh, you guys probably got something good there. Speaking of squares. Front mission. Oh yeah. Yeah, front mission. I played actually, I think it was front mission 2? I played one of the ones on PlayStation, like one of the ones that actually came out in North America. Here's where Neko is. Guys are like, we got caught. We feel bad. Oh dear. Open that up. Maybe with the witch? This guy. Oh yeah, they're supposed to be useless zombies, that's right. Dum, 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 dum. And Neko's like, oh, I got kidnapped. What is he selling? Chocolate, candy. Got walnuts, but I don't really want to buy those yet. Couple wishes. Oh, that's expensive, but I might need them. We do want to save our game, though. Because the tiger is pretty... Oh, no, I want to sell it. What's wrong with me? Getting a little tired here, so... I want to see if I can get to the upper lands tonight. That's kind of my goal in terms of what I want to accomplish. But there's a way to go. Ways to go. Let's go. This guy can't generate any enemies because the wolves are there. I like to cure myself a little bit. Uh-huh. Forget these guys. Spit a raspberry at them. Oh, jeez, I just walked into that, didn't I? Yeah, baby. Got level 10, baby. Ah, look at me getting moogled again. Help! Help, I'm adorable. What's the correct one to go in? I think it's the left one. I think the rest is just chairs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's just chairs. Do I want to fight chairs? I feel like the axe should be really good against the chairs. Just like a real axe would be against a real chair. Those chairs could be vicious, though. Oh, look at this! Hey! Come here. Middle one. Let's see how we do. More chairs. Oh, no, we got it. I think the other one's just, honestly, just more chairs. I don't think you actually get an orb or anything like that. Ah, I gotta double check. Sorry. More chair. That was bats. The hell with you, bats. Get out of here. Ah, follow the adorable one. I think there's this guy there. Yeah. Okay. Follow me. I'm adorable. Oh, that was a satisfying hit right there. That was juicy. Splap. Sprite needs some TLC. Gordon. Also the name of a Bare Naked Ladies album. Okay, we're doing good. Shit, we got some frame droppage there. Hopefully that wasn't too disruptive. This enemy can be pretty tricky. Like I said, the first hard boss fight of the game, in my opinion. This is actually a reference to the first mana game, Final Fantasy Adventure, because the very first part of the game, you're basically like a guy fighting in a coliseum, and then this gate opens, and then this tiger comes out. He's whooping my ass so far, isn't he? Can't reach him when he's over there. Don't do this. I gotta cure now, actually. Tina. And the Sprite now needs it. I gotta use the chocolate. Greg. Get out of there! Stop doing that. Pain in the ass. Oh. Get out of there. Oh shit, look at the Sprite. Oh. Woo! Alright, we're gonna be cups of wishing. I think we're running out of ay chocolate at this point. Ah, he's biting me. I gotta use this. Okay, look how almost dead all of us are. Use on her. And then Sprite, do you have access to chocolate? No, you just have cups of wishes. Okay. Turn to this guy and get out of here. Sprite's dead. Fair enough. See what I mean about this being actually the first somewhat hard boss fight? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, there we go. My NPC took care of him. Only one death. Not bad. Yeah, that's the... I remember playing that boss battle as a kid, and that's when, like, things started to get real. You know, like, oh, okay, I need to actually focus here. Hey, Derek, thanks for joining, and I appreciate the feedback. glad you enjoyed it. That's what I hope to achieve with my videos, is I want it to, like, bring people back to, you know, when they first played it. Especially these, like, RPGs. Because, like, some of the later stuff in the game, too, that, isn't as accessible from the very beginning. It's like, oh, I remember that part, like... And, like, it's fun playing these games and, like, making observations. And seeing other people make the same observations you made when you were playing it as well. You're just like, oh, I remember thinking that exact same thing at that part. That's what I'm hoping for. I feel like a lot of us had this, like, collective shared experience of this game. That, a lot of the things I observe, and hey, you got the whip. Other people can go, oh yeah. Oh, allow me to send you outside. I didn't know she did that. That's right. That makes it so much easier. Yes, get me out of your friggin' stupid house. Even though I've... Oh, look, it's alive. I think I could use the, Hold. Oh, this music that's playing? This is actually quite rare, this music. I think this is the only place that plays it. The only place that plays this song. Can I use the magic rope? No. Look how it yells at me. It's just like, cannot use the magic rope here, you stupid idiot. Watching the Super Bowl and you're fighting the Minotaur. Clearly, your priorities were correct. I mean, like, which Minotaur, by the way? Because there's two of them. There's the one that's in, like, the Lumina Tower or whatever. And then there's the other one that's like, I don't really remember where the other one is, but there are two Minotaurs. Alright, let's flank this MFer. Like, I don't know where to go. There's nowhere safe. Come here. Let's get that sprite to walk over on his own. His own. Oh my god. Look at this. I actually can't get these guys back this way. I'm like screwed. I have to turn into them in order to get them to come this way, then turn into the sprite again. Ugh. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. $12, $22, $24, and $37. Yeah, I would probably say the times that I played and beat this game. Definitely played it and beat it like maybe like 3 times when I was a kid, so around that age as well, 12, 11. And then I think I revisited it like at least every 5 to 10 years. Before beating it for this video, I actually played it and beat it when I started Motron Games. Uh-oh, we're freezing there. Froze a little bit there. I actually played it and beat it when I started Motron Games. Wasn't the very first video that I did, but I did play it and live stream it. Which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Back to the water palace. You know you're safe when you don't have your weapons. You're like, oh, no one's going to attack me here. Yes, this is actually the first game that I've live streamed twice with my Motron Games channel. Because it's so good. And because I just did the review, I'm like, it wouldn't make sense for me to do a live stream. And, be like, here's Joe and Mac or something. Well, that would make sense because I reviewed Joe and Mac, but I was just like, here's Charles Barkley, shut up and jam or something. Final Fantasy V, never played it. Never played it, unfortunately. Real tragedy. I know there's a character in there named Galoof. That's all I know about it. Where Galoof? Where the Galoof at? This is where you get magic for the first time. Whip-a-fish. The whip is one of my favorite weapons. It's just so satisfying. Let's change these. Speaking of weapons, let's change these guys up. What does she have on right now? She could use pretty much anything. Put her with the spear. Spear. Let's keep them updated with what they need to build. Let's give them the bow, and then I'll have the whip. There we go. That'll do. Fish. You guys are getting screwed over there. Oh god. I probably should have stocked up on cups. Oh, wishes. Oh, the sprite's dead. Or like chocolate or something. Because yeah, there's actually a boss fight coming up. It's a really easy one though. So maybe we'll just use the cup of wishes and we'll go in half cocked. Secret of Evermore. What are my thoughts on Secret of Evermore? I did play Secret of Evermore. I didn't like it, I'll be honest with you. You could totally tell it was a different studio that did it. And like, as much as they say like, oh, it's not related to Secret of Mana, it's very similar to Secret of Mana in many ways. I also remember that first boss battle against that giant bug that's on the cover of the game. Which is one hell of a first boss, by the way. I couldn't beat it. I mean, I didn't get a lot of time to try, but Really had a hard time beating it, and I just was not enjoying myself playing it. And I may have enjoyed it more if I had a little more time with it, but I didn't. So yeah, I never really got to play it. But that could be a good thing for me to revisit in the Motrono sphere. To just go back there and play that game and kind of give it a second valiant attempt. Speaking of valiant attempts, this dinosaur is really not giving much of a valiant attempt whatsoever. Dropping frames here too. Hey, you're not missing much. Don't worry if the frames are dropping. You're not missing much. Don't know why the frames are dropping either, but whatever. Buggy and broken. What did I read? Oh, the person who did the Secret of Evermore soundtrack? The freaking guy who did the Skyrim soundtrack. Did you know that? Jeremy Soule did the Secret of Evermore soundtrack. Which is crazy. And we're dropping frames here, unfortunately. If this continues, I might just call it, but no reason for me to be dropping frames, honestly. Well, there is. I have a piece of shit computer. This is the most boring fight. I guess if there's any time to drop frames, it would be right now. Because, hi, it's a boring one. Yeah, lots of frame drops there. How many hit points does this stupid thing have? There we go. Andini's gonna be like, that wasn't really fair, that fight that you did out there. I don't really feel like giving you my power. Oh yeah, 4 and 6. I've played those start to finish. I love those games. Real good stuff. Yeah, baby. There's one part that comes up right here that makes me that I remember very vividly. Oh god, what's with these frame drops, man? Not cool. Not cool. After this little chime that comes here, and the sprite says no one can stop me and the music starts, it just sounds so ominous. Listen. No one can stop me now. I remember that as a kid. Oh yeah, the boss music. You know what they could have done? They could have had one other boss song and sort of like split it up, and that would have made it okay, I think. That would have made it okay. But they just have one, and it just really isn't good. Okay, we're getting more drops here, unfortunately. Oh no, look at all the droppage. Okay. Keeping an eye on you. Maybe my next purchase could be a new laptop to stream with. I've been using... This laptop was a piece of shit when I bought it. That's how... And when I bought it was probably about 5-6 years ago. So, it goes to show you. How tenacious I've been with this thing. How, like, forgiving I've been with it. Where do I go next, Luca? Please save my game. I also should buy some healing stuff. Ah, that's right. The Urban Palace. Forgot about that. Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's go to Neko's first. Neko's? It is Neko. A lot of people say Nico, but it's the Japanese word for cat, which is Neko. I gotta pull the old nerd trump card on you all. Because I actually speak a little bit of Japanese. That's a little, fact about me. What do I want to put on here? Pole dart. Let's put this stupid thing on. This thing. Worst weapon of the game. Welcome to the stream. 86 Dalek. Yes. The music of this game is phenomenal. Unquestionably one of the best soundtracks on the SNES. I would recommend it. Shop. Here's where we got some real good stuff to buy. I'm gonna buy healing stuff first. Then if I have anything left over, I will buy a fairy walnut. Will I be able to buy a fairy walnut? I'll be able to buy one. But I should buy these cups of wishes first. 300. Do this, and I'll buy a walnut. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Nice. Good. There we go. Let's save it. I would probably say if I were to choose my favorite SNES soundtracks, I would say Secret of Mana is definitely up there. I could pick like 5, but I can't rank those 5, if that makes sense. Alright. More drops. Secret of Mana would be up there in the top 5 for sure. Final Fantasy 3 would be in the top 5. What would I put? What else would I put in the top 5? It's funny, I gave Donkey Kong Country a perfect score, but I wouldn't necessarily put it in my top 5, if that makes sense. I don't know what else I would put up there. There's some good ones. Like Illusion of Gaia, I really freaking love that soundtrack. We're gonna do some canon traveling right now. Let's go to Gaia's navel. Let's shoot ourselves into the belly button of the earth. I'm looking at like my collection of video games right now, which is right in front of me. And what would I do? Hard to say. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is pretty damn good. Cannot deny that. What else we got? No, I'd have to think about it a little more. Chrono Trigger. 50 tracks, not a single one is bad. Oh, FF6. Yeah, FF6 for real. Not a single one is bad. I'm inclined to agree. I can't really level a lot of these guys up, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. You could tell that they really like put so much of their effort into Final Fantasy VI. Like it's their flagship series. Where they were like, you know, they put stuff out and it's like cool, but when new Final Fantasy comes out, they're just like they got to put everything into it. They cannot half-ass it. And 6 was just such... we never got 5 in North America. So, like, going from 4, which was 2, to 6, which is 3, or is listed as 3, it was just such a quantum leap forward. It was like, holy God in heaven. Now, this can be deadly, this place, if you're not careful. These guys can get you in a corner and really mess you up. So I may need to, like, abandon ship if these guys just pummel me too hard. Oh, yeah, which they're currently doing. Oh, this is so lazy. This is so lazy. I think there's a part of the video that I made where I do get pummeled by these guys pretty badly. Oof, yeah, I need to level up a little bit. Look at me getting my ass kicked here. Take him out, guys. Oh, look at you. Oh, Jesus. Just a bad selection right there. Did I just freeze again? Yeah, I did. Ooh. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try to get through this this area, and then we'll call it, I think, because it's been struggling a little bit. I've been struggling a little bit. My hits are not very hard. I'll take this guy. He's the one that spawns the I'm not hitting as hard as I'd like to. Well, let's introduce a little bit of fun into it, to things. There we go. I'm also using pretty shitty weapons. The other thing. Ugh. Stop. But I do have cure water now, which is fantastic. I don't need to rely on, what's it called? Oh, that's the... I've had 3 treasure chests in this dungeon, and they've all been bombs. No. I could use cure water, which is awesome. There we go. That means actually both of these guys can change now. She can pick something a little more hefty, like the axe maybe, and I'll give the sprite the sword. Whew. It is almost 2 in the morning over here in Ottawa, Canada, so I may be getting a little droopy-eyed as I play it. I don't have the tenacity of some of these younger streamers. I wouldn't even call myself a streamer, I'll be honest with you. It's like, my big thing is just making the videos, and then I just sort of stream to supplement the videos, I guess you could say. This is the Chess Knights, right? No, these guys again. Yeah, you want to hit them, please? That's... would appreciate that a little bit. The pole dart really sucks because you can only really hit one enemy at a time with it. Don't like that. Alright, I'm already getting marauded over here. Oy vey. Oh, would have been nice if you casted that. Oh, Jesus. I gotta use another cup of wishes. You know what? I'm getting real sick of using this pole dart, I'll be honest with you. Can I please reach the level I want to reach with the pole dart? Ah, you guys are getting murdered. Getting massacred over there. Jesus, she didn't cast it again. Ah, and I gotta use another cup of wishes. Frig! Hey, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, I hate the pole dart. Get it off me. I want the sword. But Sprite is a sword, right? Well, give me the sword, you stupid Sprite. Jesus, I hate that. Alright. Oh, this is where I got murdered as well. See how much better I am with the sword? Ain't that the friggin' truth. Alright. Let's give the girl the whip. I'm gonna take this guy out and let the slimes be the ones that reproduce because they're the weakest. There we go. I feel so much better with the sword. Boom! Alright, we're back on top again. Woo! Alright, Gordon, you're the one that needs to level up especially. This is the chest knights, right? These guys can be pretty bad as well. They just like have this hop. Can really terrorize you with. If I recall correctly, the boss of this level's not too bad. He's basically one of those like Santa Claus looking characters. Hey, you can't barge in here. We gnomes won't allow it. Get out of the way, windbag, you old piece of shit. Move. Take this. He's throwing the javelin at it. Take this. Hit you with a javelin. This guy is susceptible to magic. And he uses magic. Like a son of a bitch. Like a son of a bitch. Like, I didn't even see him cast that shit. What the hell? Okay, that is damn near death all around. Frig, I don't think I have enough to bring both of them back. That's the thing. Oh no! I may have screwed myself here. She's got the heal, but he's got the thing that kills it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a risk here. I'm gonna bring back the sprite, and I'm going to stick with just using items to heal, and I'm just gonna pummel the shit out of this guy with magic. I do have a walnut. Why did he use so many bloody... Holy shit. Yeah, I can't let the sprite die. Exploders right at the beginning there. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Shit. Okay, I'm engulfed. Use something. I'm gonna get real quiet here just because I need to focus because I kind of goofed a little bit. All right, I am going to Oh, he doesn't have enough MP. Okay. Good thing I bought a goddamn shit ass fairy walnut. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whew, okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is hit. That didn't connect. Use this. Okay, lava wave or whatever the hell that was. The sprite get hit by that? No, he somehow managed to avoid it. Okay. Damn, this guy's wrecking me here. Alright. Then you're gonna use this again. Oh, okay. You had to be a little methodical there because you couldn't just go crazy because I would have gotten wrecked big time. All right, right, that went okay. Whew. Way to go! I accept your congratulations. The Axe's Orb. Hope I got a little more money this time. And go and upgrade some of this shit. That oaf was always bugging me. Alright, we got some more magic here. I think I haven't been dropping any frames recently, so... Oh, I just literally dropped a frame as I said that. Close call indeed. Got the old gnome. The mana seed. Bing bang boing. Receive the seed's power. Look at the face. Got to make it there. Sweet. By the way, are you guys noticing a lot of frame drops? By the way, is that something you're noticing on your end? I'm seeing them on my end, but I don't know what they're coming across as on your end. So, if they're really bad, let me know. Or if they're, like, distracting enough, let me know. And, I don't know. I can't really do anything about it, I'll be honest with you. What I should be doing right now is... fixing myself up a little bit. Saving. And I gotta use the bathroom as well. So I might go to my, my pause screen for a minute. A minute. Fine. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, this is the place to buy cups of wishes. 150. Neko is running a super uncool racket. Charging 300 for those. Looks crispy. Appreciate it. Thank you. That's a good adjective you used right there, Undertaker. I appreciate that adjective. I'm gonna go and level up a few things and then save it and then use the bathroom. Which one's ready? They're all ready. Just please. The spear ready? Yeah. Okay, fine. That's good. Yeah. Okay, let's go save. In. No. Had a few close calls playing this game. For sure. Usually... yeah, he's pretty good at foraging, isn't he? Like, what do you need? You got it? You got it? Alright, there you go. What do you got? Knuckles? There you go. Axe? Boom, boom, boom. There you go. That's literally what he does. Imagine if this game made you wait in real time while he foraged your shit. You'd just be like, ugh. I think Pandora is where I go right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go to my pause screen right now, and I will be back. I just realized I didn't mute the mic, so you may have heard water rushing through pipes. I am in a basement right now, and the bathroom's right above it, so that's how it works. I'm gonna grab another beer, actually. Actually, I'll need to get up to get this. 1 second. Alrighty. I got these massive silver bullet Sapporos right here. Okay, so we are going to Pandora. And I believe we're doing the zombie portion of the game here, which is alright. That is some weird ratchet shit. Why did that do that? Don't like that. Something to figure out. Maybe I just won't touch it. I just won't touch it. No touching the mic. There we go. I said I would, like, stop after that boss battle, but I'm kind of feeling it. I just cracked another beer. And, I'm riding off the high of scraping by on that boss battle. So, let's go. Let's keep going. Why the hell not? Ooh. It's an interesting experience, making review videos and then streaming once I've built up something of an audience, because I started streaming before I made the review videos. I was streaming for quite a bit before I made the videos. And now it's funny because the people that join already sort of know me. but I don't know them because they've been watching the videos and they're just like, hey, I like your videos and stuff like that. So it's pretty it's a different dynamic and I like it. So yeah, it's great that like you guys are joining me after having seen my videos and you're like, oh, that's what he looks like. Well, you know what I look like if you saw the Mana video, but for a while I didn't put my picture in the videos. But yeah, you're just sort of like, oh, that's what he looks like, and that's what his unscripted personality is like. Because as natural as I try to make them sound, my videos are very much scripted. Gonna fight a few enemies here to maybe beef up my stats just a little bit. And of course get 14 gold. Yeah, it's a bit of a distance to the Pandora, but well. Beef up some weapon skill. Yeah. Let's get them switched up then, if that's the case. Sprite could use a spear. And what can she use? The girl. Give her the bow. Why not? I'm still using the sword. This would be the time for me to use something different, actually. Have I leveled up that stupid pole dart yet? Oh, I'm almost there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where are you? Will be the one? Yep. Now I don't have to use it anymore. Boomerang! Let's go. Ugh, boomerang sucks. I just like the sword and only the sword, I'll be honest with you. No, I like the whip. I do like the whip. If I had to rank the weapons, I can do that right now, actually. My favorite to least favorite. Favorite is the sword. Second favorite is the whip. Third favorite, probably the spear. Then we are going, I would say, maybe boomerang. Then axe. Then bow. Then glove. Then pole dart. That's what my my ranking is. Pole dart is just stupid. It sucks. Only hit one at a time. Like, oh, knock it off. No. Whoa ho ho! Like how it added that little bit of humor in there. I think I gotta talk to the king, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And he's like, oh, I'm tired, I gotta go to my bed. I think that's what he does. There's some, like, shit you gotta talk. And then you talk to Fana, who disappears. Then you go to the ruins. Yeah, there's a few sort of, like, story point triggers. Ah, no, lady, get out of there. Use my Mortal Kombat Scorpion grapple. Get over here. Where's the king? There we go. I'm taking a nap. I don't know what the point of him saying I gotta go take a nap is, to be honest with you. Is that... I think that's the trigger, if I'm being honest with you, for the, called, the next portion. Why don't you try to calm down a bit? Funny thing, too, that king... That's his only, like, walking animation. Like, they went and they made a walking animation for the king. And they didn't have to, aside for that scene right there where he's walking around. Because normally the king is just sitting there. I think there are two kings that use that, that image. It's like the King of Pandora and the King of Tastica, I think. Both use that image. And the only time he's walking around is when he's in his room, like, right there. And they have like sprites for each, you know, it's like each frame of his walking animation. They could have saved a little time by just taking out that king's walking animation. Not time, but space, rather. Where's Fana? There she is. Disappears. Woo! Check out the ruins down there. Do I need to get any more candy? I don't think I do, actually. It'd be nice to get another walnut, but... yeah, I kind of do want another walnut. What's my gold looking like right now? Neko's is right up there, so maybe I'll do that. I'll stop by and get a walnut. Neko's is right up here. Pretty sure it is, right? Damn it, I need the... This is annoying. It's almost as if something I complained about in my video is playing out right before me right now. Alright, let's see what kind of walnutage we can afford here. Oh, I can't afford it. I could probably buy some chocolate, though. What's the sprite's MP at as well? Okay, we should probably stay. That's another thing I forget to do is, what's it called? Bring the MP back up again. 30! Holy crap. Thought I could afford a walnut, but alas. Forgot how damn expensive they are at the beginning here. We'll do it without the walnut. Can almost just let my lackeys take care of the enemies at this point. Like, look, I'll just walk past them and... Kaboonk! Oh, maybe not that time. Take care of them, guys. There we go. Take care of them, guys. Alright, let's go pop some zombies. Something is kind of wrong. People are acting strange. There are zombies. There they are. Jason mask wearing zombies. This old lady's like, I don't have anything to say. Yes, the music in the ruins, like the gamelan music. Saying she's going on a one-way trip. Pretty neat, huh? That was kind of creepy, that line. Shut up. Love she charges past these guys. Get out of the way, you pieces of shit. Move. Those guys aren't scary anymore after that scene. You're like, alright, they're not so bad. I like this little quote here as well. Watch out! Right at the beginning as the boom starts. That was really well scripted there. Yeah, see these tomato men? Like, absolutely not dealing with those guys because look, you can't hit them. I think, can you charge and hit them, I wonder? Not sure, to be honest with you. Probably not. Oh, you can. Look at that. But friggin' hell, I'm not using any magic on them. Like, not happening. Sorry. Do I even bother to charge and try to hit them like this? Okay. Very weak. I don't know how much experience they give me, but... Oh, these swords are the pits! Why did you wake another one up, you idiot? Let's wake this guy up with style here. Oh, damn it all. Reminds me of a movie that I saw as a kid called The Shadow with Alec Baldwin. There was like this knife in that movie I remember that was like sentient. Had like a face on it and everything, and it was just like, that's not good. Flying around and like stabbing itself into his thigh and everything like that. That's a movie that just sort of vanished. I don't think a lot of people remember that movie. But I do. I really liked it as a kid. Oh no, we're not doing this again. What is up here? Is it a book? Another friggin' Tomato Man. Get me out of here. Tomato Man, by the way, got a shout out in the end credits song that I made. And I think it's really funny because the song done in like a Britpop style, and I made it with AI. And because it's Britpop, it's obviously a British voice that's being used. And he doesn't say Tomato Man, he says Tomato Man. So I thought that was a nice little piece of Britishisms or Britishness that was tossed in there unintentionally. Alright, I'm gonna whack the Tomato Man. Did not whack the Tomato Man. Didn't whack the Tomato Man. Right, very well. Okay, got him there. Alright, I'm slow anyways. Ah! Heard you just moved out of the way last minute. Zero? Come on now. Really not digging this Tomato Man. There we go. At least I'm getting experience from this. Right. Right. Sometimes it's almost wiser to, like, not use healing and just, if they're gonna level up soon, and just let them level up. Especially if the enemies don't hit very hard. That might be what I do here. And I'm gonna skip that guy, because screw him. I think there's an orb in here, if I'm not mistaken. One of these places there's an orb. Not this one. Get out of here. The remaster of the game sucked, but I thought it was good with the original music. Oh. I have not played it. I mean, people are gonna have thoughts on anything that's like a remaster of something that they know and love. It's like, there's no way that that's gonna be avoided. People are gonna be like, "Ah, it sucks," even if they did like a fantastic job with it. Like, for example, the Final Fantasy VII remake that they did. Like, fantastic game, but there's still people that probably hate it because of what it is, which is a remake of something that's like legendary. There's another tomato man. Come on, you daft thing, you. Oh, come on. I will say about the remaster, I mean, this was obviously apparent in the video that I made, but was not a fan of that voice acting. Woo-wee. I mean, I can't say I expected a huge pass through you. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, oh, look at the sprite. Oh, counting down. Counting down. You know what? We have the means to, so let's do it. Heal. Everybody. You know what? I'm gonna leave those zombies over there and then just take this tomato man out. You stupid tomato man, you're nothing without your zombies. Yeah, run away, huh? Okay. How is that thing hard to hit, by the way? Come on. There we go. For some reason I thought the zombies were like holding their dicks when they got hit. It was just like, why are they doing that? They're not. But I just thought they were for some reason as a kid. I thought they were like holding their crotches. No, they're doing like a little sort of this, like a lower jazz hands sort of a thing. That's it. This is the first and only mana game that I've played. No, it's not true. Not true at all, actually. I've played the Seiken Densetsu 3, and I've played, as of recently, Final Fantasy Adventure for the video that I was doing, so. Alright, take it easy, Carlton. Take it sleazy. Look what they hit from the boss. It's true. I'm not the only one that thinks that. I'm not crazy. Oh, we're already at the boss. Look at that. Boom. There's Thanatos. Big dog. Trials of Mana. You're referring to the second, or the game that comes after this one, I assume, right? Trials of Mana, yeah. Yeah, I played that one on the. I played like the fan translation on like an SNES emulator. Wait. I didn't play it for very long. I just sort of had fleeting experiences with it. Did they remake it though? For the PS4? Oh, yeah, they may have actually. I don't know. I think they might have. Yeah, that might be what you're referring to then. This is an interesting boss right here. It's a big wall with eyes. And it starts by curing itself. What a silly thing to do. I might as well just start pounding it with sprite magic from the get-go here. Because look how effective that is. Jesus. Okay. Energy absorb. Okay, let's get a little bit of get a round of heal. Actually, you know what? I could only probably use a chocolate for the Sprite because someone else is doing pretty good. Use the chocolate. Did I use it already? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. That's not good. And let's get this right back in the game. Use your gnome. Funny you can kind of turn your brain off in this game for everything except the boss battles. Because the boss battles are no joke. A lot of them are no joke. Some of them are a joke. First few are. Whew, does that ever kick like a mule, huh? You can use some cure. Give everyone a round of cures. Healthy round of cure. That would be nice. There we go. And, he's gonna be running out of magic pretty soon, and I don't have any walnuts. That was useless. Oh no, there you go. I completely undid his, oh, damn it. That. His cure right there, so that's pretty good. Oh, that gem missile hits hard too. I should have done that. It uses less magic. Alright, we are going old school now. Anything, okay. Still keeping an eye on the health. You know what? Let's do round of cures. Round of cures it is. Yeah, it's true. They are turn-based even though they're not. If you see it that way, then it doesn't bother you as much. If you're expecting Zelda, this will bother you. Absolutely. Ooh, the Sprite's gonna need a little bit of a chocolate. Look at this. The whole wall is closed up. What is this shit? Oh, he's moving closer! What the hell? I didn't know that was a thing it did. What the hell? Has anyone seen this before? I've never seen this before. Wow. I've never seen the wall move closer like that before. That is wild. Okay, this is something new. Something new in a game that I've played so many times so far. I've never seen the wall move close like that before. That was interesting. I didn't know that happened. That's wild. Cool. I guess it's because it took the eyes out. Maybe that's why. There's probably some sort of reason, but oh, that's like the demon wall from yeah, exactly. Some Final Fantasy stuff right there. That's some demon wall stuff. Ah, Diluc Fana. That's crazy. I guess I've always just gunned it for the what's it called? The center eye. Darn, I was doing my dishes. Darn it! I want to go back to doing my dishes. Oh, there's Gemma. Sorry, I was spacing out. Is there a soft lock with that boss? Really? I didn't know about that. I do know that, not that boss, but I think the other eye boss. Well, I think any boss, rather, if you, use the, what's he doing? Okay, he's kicking me out? Okay. If you use the, scan, like Sylphid scan, or whatever it's called, while he's curing, he'll get like locked into the sort of like flashy cure animation while that's happening. I show it in my video actually. They're playing the happy music again. I actually did think I would be playing this in 2025, because I just love this game so much. I'm always going to be revisiting it. Like in my video, I'll be in the old folks' home, just like wheeled up in front of the TV, being like, yeah. So I've just died. Oh, really? I had no idea. If you hit the wall boss with a spell after it's died, it soft locks. Really? Huh. I'm surprised I never had that happen to me, to be honest with you, because I've played this game a lot. Forget if I have the headgear or not. I don't have this, though. I know that. It's a Cobra bracelet. Round of Cobra bracelets for everybody. You've earned those Cobra bracelets, you guys. What does it bring me up? Oh, it's only an extra 2. That sucks. Whatever. I wonder if I've ever been, like, saved by something like that, where it's just like, oh, it's only 2 more, but, like, it's been the difference between life and death in a specific moment or something like that. Yeah, the ring menu. Actually, I was going to make something in my video about the ring menu. I actually did write something about the ring menu, but for some reason when I was recording it, I just skipped over that paragraph. I never recorded it. And if I don't record it, the audio file that gets made doesn't get, doesn't include it. And I use the audio file to kind of structure the videos when they edit them. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. I was going to comment on the ring function. Nah, I never did. Huh, what do you know? Alright, let's go to the water palace. I don't think we need to go to... Oh, you know what? We can talk to the king because he does give us some shit. So let's go get some shit. He's like, you are the hero of legend or whatever, and he lets me go and take the contents of the treasury or whatever. So might as well do that. It's funny you should mention that. What is it? Omega Weapon 116. It's funny you should mention that. I used to do that stuff as well because like I loved the music so much, and I was like, I gotta get my own copy of this music somehow, so I don't have to like play it every time I want to hear it. Yeah, I'd record it. Now part with our treasure. We guarded this treasure for centuries. Alright, let's go and check out the treasure they guarded for centuries. You ready for this, guys? Alright, there's 6 treasure chests. For centuries, they were guarding 50 gold. They were also guarding 50 gold, so 100 gold. That's like not even a third of a cup of wishes. 50 gold is half of a cup of wishes. Okay. What else were they guarding? More 50 gold. 200 gold. A spear's orb. Okay, fair enough. An exciting one. And so okay, the sword orb was pretty good. I like the sword orb. Sword orb. This sword orb. 10 times fast. 3 times fast. Sword orb, sword orb, sword orb, sword orb. Glad we went there. We need to go to the water palace, right? Yes, seriously. How many walnuts could that buy? That could buy, what was it, 200? I could buy a fifth of a walnut. Fairy walnut. For centuries! Neko has got more treasure than they do. The Sacred Land, the Pure Lands. Yeah, that's a cool song, that one. I really liked the Pure Lands part when I was a kid as well. It was just, and the thing about it is, like, once you beat that, you can't go back to it. You can't go back to the Pure Lands once you beat them. You are, because anytime you do, it goes back to just like you standing in front of the dead tree. You can't go back to the Pure Lands again and hear the music or anything like that. Really unfortunate. We really are spoiled these days with our ability to just go on YouTube and be like, I'm gonna listen to this one song from this one game. And yeah, when we were kids, we'd do stuff like hold cassette like recorders up to the friggin' game, to the TV to record it. I sort of make an allusion to that in one of my videos in Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the audio section, where I show a TV screen and then like almost like a shotgun mic being held up to it, and then a reel-to-reel recording it, which is totally not what any of us did as kids, obviously. But the idea of just recording the music directly off of the screen like that, or off of the TV rather. Let's go to Neko's. OC, oh, the overclock remixes. That's what you're referring to? The OC remixes? Yeah. I remember when, like, what's it called? File sharing sort of became big, and there was, like, Napster. Remember when Napster was sort of like the bad boy on the block before he got neutered by Metallica? I'd go on there and it'd be like, Tetris remix, and you'd be like, oh shit, this is amazing. And it's like, they just add like a boom, 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 boom in the background. You're like, wow. It's just like, that shit is a dime a dozen right now. Like, I make that stuff for my videos right now. Like, that's how I know it's not impressive anymore. It's because I can make it. But yeah, let's see what this guy's. Oh, this is where we want to buy some walnuts, right? We got some boss battles coming up, so I think we want to get into the walnut game right now. But I want to upgrade with Watts too. Do I really? Okay, I got a sword orb. I don't want to. Yeah, not have that function. We'll play around a bit. One walnut is good enough for now. Rabbi, I'm gonna get. Oh, nope. We're going to the water palace, and then I think she tells us that something is afoot in Gaia's navel. Something is afoot in the navel. There's a foot in Gaia's navel. That's what she's gonna tell us. Something's amiss in the mister. Oh yeah, it was stolen, that's right. Or deeper into the navel. Gaia's esophagus. Oh yeah, the water palace music is awesome. It's just so like ethereal, you know what I mean? Like it just sort of floats. There's no sort of like grounding time signature or meter or like stanza or phrase or anything like that. It just sort of floats around like this vague structure, which is really nice. I like that. And then there's sort of the sort of upbeat version of it that they use for like some of the dungeons. Yeah, I think it's in I think the Underground Palace uses it, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna canon travel a bit, folks. Ooh, Gordon's weapon skill is up. Spear reach is level 2. We're going to Gaia's navel, which is good because we need to upgrade our a little bit. Let's go. My brother and I would be like, who's gonna be the mint when we go into the cannon, because it's like the mint is the one that's going sideways as opposed to like, you know, up and down. You know what I'm talking about. Place your bets. Who's gonna be the spirally mint? It's gonna be the Sprite this time, I bet. Yeah, it's the Sprite. Look at that. Yeah, when you get kicked out of the town, it's called Phantom and a Rose. That's right. That's the one that's like dum dum. No, it's yeah, dum 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 dum. Do, 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 do. That's Phantom and a Rose. Yeah, I comment on that one in my video as well, because it's not like overtly like something's really bad, but it's just kind of sad and tragic. All right, we want the sword, obviously. Herald sword. Here will do. Bow. Yes. Good thing I didn't like squander my cash. Let's go check out the Scorpion Army. This is just a boss fight, really. It's not an actual level. It's only boss fights from this point on until we get to the upper land. Gemma's like, what the hell is going on here? There's a hole in the ground. The thieves are below. Don't know what lies below. Make a hole this big. This is where it plays like the funky music. Skibbity bap bap ba doo dee da 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 da. We're the Scorpion Army, baby. And there's an orb here, if I'm not mistaken. Shit, yeah, there is. Look at this. Axe, I think. Whip. That's good. These guys are so weird looking. What's their deal? We, the Scorpion Army, will rule the world. Are they sort of like comic relief, these guys, I think? It's like, check it out. Shut up. Reminds me of like, remember in the movie Adventures of Babysitting? When they go to that club and they sing the Babysitter Blues. It's like right up there with that. Baby, baby. Hubba, hubba. Do it. Aye, aye, sir. Yeah, the snare drum. They're like, can we go? Do we have to fight the robot? Let's fight the robot. Why not? Fun. Just blam, blam, blam. Oh, he's broken. Too much energy. He's out of control. Remove the seed. Use the auxiliary power. No, we're good. There we go. Does he use magic? Probably does. 2. Come on now. Oh, I missed. When he gets on the wheels, it gets a little chaotic, but... Uh-oh, someone got moogled. Oh, that didn't work. Somehow that hammer turns you into a Moogle. Don't ask me how, but it does. There we go. I like this part of the boss music, even though you hear the boss music way too much. Alright, oh, he's on the wheels. Alright, lady! Let's get a heal here, please. Is such a vicious shit on the wheels there. Am I a Chrono Trigger fan? Yes, I am, but I didn't grow up with Chrono Trigger. That's the thing. Excuse me. Whoa, yeah, look at that hit. I played Chrono Trigger for the first time in my 20s. So I never played it in its original, in its heyday. I do have it. And on my channel, I do have... Do I? Yeah, I do have like a few Chrono Trigger video playthroughs on my channel, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's a toast self-boon. But it was one of those ones that it just passed me by, unfortunately. Everyone raves about it, obviously. So like, oh shit, that was a blunder. There we go. But yeah. Ooh, if I ever do a review of that one, that's gonna be a that's gonna be a long one. Chrono Trigger. I like how they're just like, all right, see ya. Okay. And the ship just stays there too. That's the other funny thing, is that you go back to this part later in the game, the ship is still there. You can still go back in it. And you have to use the rope to get out of there, which makes me think, like, what if you didn't pick up the rope? The only way to get out of there is with the rope. We're going back to the Water Palace. And I believe when we do that, we are fighting Jabberwocky. Which is a nice little Lewis Carroll reference. I don't know. The Javelin. My favorite, the Javelin. The Whip. Yeah, we're gonna take the cannon mode of transportation as well. Yadadum. I'm noticing that my my laptop is behaving now, which means it's not dropping frames like it used to. I'm only streaming as well. I'm not streaming and recording. I used to stream and record because little history of my my streaming. Oh, I don't love the Javelin. I don't know if I gave off that impression or not, but I do not love the Javelin. But my streaming story, I started streaming on Facebook, of all places, and the quality of the streams on Facebook is just what I mean. I don't know if it still is or not, but at the time it was just pure horse shit. It looked awful. So what I would do is I would stream and record at the same time, and then I would upload the recording afterwards. I wouldn't leave the stream up because the quality was so bad. But with YouTube, I could just leave the stream up because the quality is quite good, I find. Same thing with Twitch. But I don't stream on Twitch because I don't have the audience there. If I stream on Twitch, I'll get maybe like one person watching or tuning in. YouTube, I've already made the videos and built up a list of subs, so I'll definitely get more engagement and stuff on YouTube. So I kind of jumped ship. Started at Facebook, jumped to Twitch, and then jumped to YouTube. So thus was the trajectory of Motron game. Silly fish. You silly fish. There, you want to see your friend? Bam! I think there's a water hag up here. Oh, another fish. Another fish! Not even in the water. variety of enemies. Mode 7. Yeah, they make good use of the Mode 7. The, well, using Flammy is awesome. Just the joy as a kid of, like, getting the airship and being like, or like, well, in any of these games, getting the airship, or like getting the means to travel wherever you want to travel in the world. Oh, I remember, I forget what game it was. I think it was Final Fantasy X, where they got rid of the overworld map. And I remember thinking that that was such a stupid mistake, because, like, one thing I loved the most about Final Fantasy was the fact that there was, like, an overworld map and, like, a way to visualize and, like, really feel the world that you're in. And they took that away. And I thought that was such a silly thing to do. Hand it over or run? Yeah, let's hand it over. Here you go. Take the seed. You're gonna have to fight this pair of feet. Or defeat him. Feed him sword. I forget what this guy's weak against. Maybe gnome, I don't know. I think it's gnome. Yeah, that'll do. I won't get too many hits on him. Wing. Get what I can in there. My one save file in this game where I'm well, the one that I did for the video review and everything like that. Oh god, look at me! Get my ass kicked. Okay. God, I'm so high level. I'm like unstoppable. It's ridiculous. When you get to a certain level of this game, it just becomes like ridiculous. Like you're unstoppable. The mana beast can't touch you. You're whacking it for 999 each time. Like, ooh, that's a big hit. All right, hold the phone. See, that didn't work. Break the seal in the water palace. It's like, what's that smell? Sorry, I had to break the seal. I guess we're just whacking old school with the sword. There we go. Way to go. Got the Bose Orb. Nice. Getting orbs galore over here. Yeah, that's true. You can rent the game and continue where you left off. There was like this like unspoken rule where it's like you gotta don't delete other people's files. You know, there's 4 sections. You're renting Secret of Mana every weekend. Somebody might rent it during the week. They didn't touch your save file. You don't touch theirs. Maybe they can go back and continue theirs where they left off, and you can go back and continue yours where you left off. Yep. And there was also, oh, what's this? There's also like renting it and then calling the movie store and being like, hey, I really like this. Can I just like hold on to it a little longer? They're like, all right, we'll charge you when you come back. Oh, yeah, the World's Palaces. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Don't delete the furthest file yet. I would like to think. Must never lose hope. Here's the thing. What if I didn't get the magic rope? Oh no, there we go. It's open. Ah. Just answer my own question. That's true. I remember renting Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 4, and obviously you can only get so far when you rent the game. And getting what's it called? Playing one of the ones that's on there already that was right at the end, and you're just like, holy crap. Look at these spells. Look how powerful they are. Like, it's just like it's enticing almost. It's like, this is how good you can get in this game. I remember at the end of Final Fantasy 2, there's this one section where you like come back to Earth from the moon, and like this giant appears, and you fly into the giant, and then you're in the giant, and you have to fight orbs inside the giant, and that's where this one save file was. And shit, this is so cool. And yeah. Another thing is that part in particular. I don't know if you guys remember Final Fantasy 2 at all, but that part of the game actually you can get really screwed over at, because fly to the moon and you're supposed to like hang out in the moon and do stuff and like get Fusoya, who's a really powerful sorcerer, but you can also just get back in the ship and go back to Earth. But what that does is it triggers the robot coming out, and then you go into the robot, you can't go back, and you're very underpowered, and you get your ass kicked, and you might as well just quit, because there's no way to sort of power yourself up or go to villages or anything like that. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now, but I just remember being very pissed off about that when I was a kid, and had it very imprinted in my brain. Watts is having a piss, by the way. Look at this. Oh, hey! Just wanted to get some fresh air. I believe we have one we could do. Yeah, the whip. Whip again, and the bow. Yeah, don't try that. Don't go back to Earth when you immediately go to the moon, or it starts that whole thing over again. It's really stupid. Not over again, but it just starts that whole thing that you can't escape from. Doom, 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 doom. This is one where it's like, go back to... Oh, shit. Echo's like, alright, I won't move. I want that... No, I want that treasure chest. Oh, no, I don't want that treasure chest. Nope, never played Earthbound. I own it, though. Am I permanently small? Okay. No, I own it, but I mean, I've played it, but like very, very briefly. What do you got for me? New hat for these two. Is there any way I can get big again? Is it like one of these things? Hold on. There we go. I just remember it came out, and it was weird because like I remember it got all the promotion that you would expect it to for a first-party Nintendo game. But nothing about it appealed to me when I saw all the promotions for it. It was just like, it just didn't strike me as something I would want to play. And I think that's kind of what happened with it, is that a lot of people just didn't play it for that reason. And, it didn't sell well, and that's why it's $1 million now if you wanted to, to buy it. It's insanely expensive. Can we take this crab out already? It was around the time when, like, what's it called? They were doing that whole sort of, like, gross stuff is cool kind of thing. And I remember when they advertised it, or, like, at least on the strategy guide, there was, like, a big sort of, yeah, scratch and sniff, this game stinks. There was a big sort of booger splat. It was just like, okay. Okay, so we're going spring to winter, back to spring again. When does it tell me to do that exactly? I need Sylphid for that one. Know that. Oh, hi. Yeah, it is a good game. I feel like if I do a review of that one, I kind of can predict how it goes. I'll play it and I'll be like, it's alright. And I'll review it, and then a lot of the people who like had amazing formative memories of it will be like, what the fuck? What do you give it? Why are you saying it's alright? It's so much better than that, blah, 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 blah. So that's kind of what I'm predicting, to be honest with you. It's going to be a bit before I do another RPG review, I'll be honest with you. Because this mana review really took a lot out of me. Really took a lot out of me. In terms of time and all that stuff. Oh man, that box, that Earthbound box right now, if you wanted that thing. Jesus. Just cure the treasure chest. Did I get some other bullshit? Cobra bracelet? Is that... Oh, that's what I have already. Yeah, that's what I have already, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you gotta rescue them from... Yeah, to get the village back. Right. Pebblers! Pebblers. Oh, that was great. Yeah, that's one of those things I've resigned myself to never being able to own. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on that. Is the big box Earthbound. It's like, you know what? If it was a game I grew up loving, I'd probably look into getting it somehow. Like, I have all the games I love, including this one, in box and everything like that. But yeah, I wouldn't get a game that I didn't grow up loving in box. Ooh, sold the cartridge for $80. There's a game I purchased. Here's a good example of just how much the prices can increase in such a short amount of time. The game Hurricanes. I don't know if you've heard of that game or not. If you haven't, it would make sense because it's not a popular game. But the Moogle just punched him. Walk from spring to winter to spring again. We can enter. I bought it maybe like 3 years ago, I'd like to say, for $100, and now it's worth $500. It's crazy. I'm talking Canadian, by the way. So it goes to show you, like, in how such a short amount of time, like, something could just suddenly become more expensive. And there are so many, oops, we're dropping frames here. There are so many games I feel like have the potential to suddenly just go like, whoop, and become rudely expensive. Like, for example, one of the games I reviewed, which was Sink or Swim. I feel like that one, it's already kind of expensive, but it's such a rare game that I feel like at any moment it could, you know, there could be a video that comes out on YouTube and all of a sudden everyone just suddenly wants that game, and then boom, it's super expensive. It's true, the old CRT TVs are selling for a lot of money as well. I'm not going that far. I have a setup that basically allows me to play my old systems on. Oh, I didn't. Oh, look at this! I didn't give them their equipment yet. Lets me play my old systems on modern televisions, and it works just fine, perfectly great. So I don't need to worry about getting old CRTVs. I don't want to carry those things. $10 for Shatterhand on NES. Now it's like $60. I think it's, oh yeah, US it'd probably be about that, yeah. Save. What did I buy back in the day that's worth a lot? Oh, EVO Search for Eden on the old SNES. That game is worth something now. And I held on to it. Also, not Secret of Mana. Mega Man 7, which I did a review of. That guy is worth a pretty penny right now. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock the bird village here. We'll do a little bit of fighting just to sort of get our levels up, though. Like that. Something's still alive up here? Not anymore. Okay. So the spring is the one to the left. Pink trees. Want to get some EXP. Don't want to find myself in a situation where I'm completely helpless again. What do I want to put on her for the axe? Why not? Spring to winter, then back to spring again. So I'm guessing I gotta go up. Ooh, that does not sound crazy to say at all. Completed box Power Blade 2 for $150. That is a steal. CIB Power Blade 2 is probably about, that's like in the thousands now for sure. Power Blade 2. I can't even. Oof. Old systems, eh? How old are we talking here? Are we talking, oh, look at all these little guys. Magnavox Odyssey. I feel like a lot of the expensive games are the ones where it's like the original game was good and it didn't really do well. And then they made a sequel, and of course the sequel didn't do well even like at all. And then now that sequel is worth so much money. That's kind of what it's like, at least with the Super Nintendo. Because like, what are the expensive Super Nintendo games? It's like Pocky and Rocky 2, Sonic Blast Man 2, Super Turrican 2. Yeah, it's those sort of esoteric sequels that are expensive. Of course, you got your sort of like one-time deal games like Hagane and stuff like that, and I think your Aero Fighters is probably the most expensive one in the SNES currently of the commercially available games. But yeah. And you know what? You mentioned that you only go back to the NES with the collecting. As you should, because I would argue that before the NES, those games, it's impossible for a lot of those games to age well enough to be worth playing today. Maybe Pac-Man, I would say. But even like Space Invaders, it's just like, ugh, playing that, just not enjoyable. Using that like big joystick on the Atari, just stupidity. Here's some fun stuff. These owls up here that like to cause mischief. Look at that, making me walk backwards. One thing that's funny about this too, if I were to go to the ACT here, this is backwards too. Me moving this character around is completely backwards because I have had silence. Oh, I've had silence cast on me. Okay. Wait till it wears off. Now it's done. And it's back. Okay. Motron's confused. I'm confused as to why I can't hit these guys. Whacking these owls and having them go blah 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 blah. Oh, is that gonna screw up my spring to winter then back to spring again? The fact that I went in there probably will actually. Far enough. Yeah, it's true actually. I grew up playing that stuff too. I was like 5, 6 when that stuff came out. But I do remember playing in television. I do remember playing Missile Command. And yeah, I just don't have the same memories of that as I do with, like, stuff that's on like, the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. Okay, let's see if it yells at me for going it the wrong way. If it says nothing, then it definitely got thrown off by the fact I went back to the winter one again. Are we leveling up like MFers over here? Yeah, I got thrown off. Alright, screw you guys. I'm just gonna gun it. I've done enough fighting. I'm gonna gun it. Gun it. Let's gun it in reverse. Come on, stop. Okay, there we go. I'm so confused. I know there's an owl here. I know there's an owl up there. Screw you, owl. The owls are so plump. Plump bastards. Oh. What? Nothing? Literally what happened last time, too. Spring to winter, then back to spring again. I swear to God. Don't interrupt my run, you little horse shit assholes. Come on! Oh my God. Spring, then winter, then back to spring again. Why did I run up there? Why am I backwards? I don't recall that being cast on me. Now I'm backwards again. Alright, come on now. Guess I gotta go the other way. Okay, fine. Normally it says like that was from the right or something like that. Not even giving me that now though. Going this way now. I hate you. Come on, let's go. I want to beat this big stupid bird. He's gonna cast silence on me like little shitheads. Ugh. But I did it from the left. I did it from the left. Oh, yay. Oh, damn it. Fucked it up again. Ah. They reverse you, and then your stupid shit is reversed. So you go and end up going back when you mean to go forward, and then you fuck up the order. Ugh. So annoying. Alright, let's do it properly this time. You. Alright. I'm gonna get partially monetized here. Ooh, silence. No, almost did it again. Get. Okay, come on. Somehow I'm backwards again. I don't recall getting that spell cast on me. Okay. Damn it! It didn't work. Ay, yay. Not open, is it? Or it's open. Look at that, it's open. Okay. I think I checked. Normally it's like you heard a sound. Alright, I forget what this thing is weak against. Let's go hang out in the shed. I think it's the earth slide, actually. Don't know. Look, it has the Mickey Mouse balloon. Why isn't it using the spell I'm wanting it to cast? It's so true, those big red numbers. That was weak. Maybe I should try the other thing. Woo! Okay. Alright, lady. Give us a cure. I've been trying to cast a spell here.
That is not the one. Ah, and I'm out. Alright, we slow this asshole down, maybe. Hey, what was that? Gnome reaches level 1? Sure, I'll take it. Come on. Did he use some sort of protection spell on himself or something? He's got... I'm getting my ass kicked over here. Alright. Let's use it on him because he's about to die. Did I not use it? Jeez. Having a hard time here. Okay. I think I just used it twice there. Alright. Ugh. Woo! Okay. God damn. Come over here. Piece of trash. Why can't I hit him? I'm not able to hit him for some reason now. Uh-oh. Just not able to hit him. Maybe it's the weapon I'm using. Okay. Was able to hit him for a minute, but... Woo! Okay. Oh, look who's dead. The main guy's dead. I've never had this much trouble with this boss before. Maybe it's because it's so late in the evening. Whip that bird. Oh great, let's chuck a round of silence at everybody there. That's great. I do have a walnut, I believe, actually. Let's use that walnut. This is getting long in the tooth here. No. No. Oh, this is reversed too, is it? No. Okay. Alright, you're toast, bird. You are friggin' toast. Enough with this silence crap. Okay. What? There we go. Never liked that guy. This is where you get sylphid. Sometimes we gotta be cheap. Dum 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 dum. Shall I save your game? Yes, please. Alright, I'm gonna go and get the seed. Going back to the Moogle village. And we are calling it a night. That's how we do. Because it is not a night anymore, it's a morning. Yeah, that's right. The other one, the dum 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 dum. It's a good one. I love how some of those dragons that are flying just like suddenly reverse course. Like they saw something. They're like, ah, nope, 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 nope. Oh, whoa. All these guys. All these boys. Yeah, cure the remnants of your friend there. Some last minute leveling up here. Potentially. How many of these things there are? Good God. Keep coming. Any more? No? Okay. Right. Oh, no, it's the wrong place. My bad. This way. Don't dawdle, you guys. Let's go. I want to go up here. Go. 2 watts. Yeah. Right. Ooh, I got a healthy supply of gold there. Means we can buy what we need. Including walnuts. Self cups the wishes, yes he does. Now we are spoiled. We have walnuts plenty now. We can save, and we are calling it night. Alright. I guess that'll be my time to sign off. The Moogle in there. My time to sign off. So, thanks for sticking around and tuning in and watching me play here. Get a good dent in this game. I'll probably play it a little bit more when I feel like it, when I have time. But for now, we are calling it a night. Omega Weapon 116, thanks for tuning in. Who else we got here that I could give shout-outs to? Shout-outs to my broken mouse. Kickern, so just joined, but I'm leaving unfortunately. Thanks for stopping by, but I'll have to catch you next time. Eevee goes live. Yeah, a whole bunch of y'all here. EY Priest. Who else stopped by that I want to shout out? Carlton, of course, but he's gone. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Calling it a night, and tune in next time. Later.